500 is the magic number. And we've reached 500 subscribers, which means it's time for another edition of the Milestone Cup. You can see we've made another of our makeshift marble runs racetracks, and this time we've taken inspiration from some of our favourite tracks from the past. And we're also doing things a little bit different this time. Rather than inviting you to pick a marble, we asked each of you to simply pick a number between 1 and 500. And we are putting 500 of our finest marbles down this track. You can see along the way there are lots of trips and traps, and so the aim of this game is not to finish first, but to simply finish. The number you've chosen is your guess for how many of our marbles will finish this race. So Glitch Studios, who picked 500, good luck. We're off to a bit of a dodgy start there, as the start line is a little bit too heavy for Felix to lift properly. And spoiler alert, many parts of this video are very dodgy. I'm afraid we've blown most of our budget on our upcoming makeshift Marble Olympics, so strap in for a rough ride. I've already seen a couple of marbles fall off and a few marbles get stuck, so we're already down to the region of Rocky and the Orangutan too, who have each guessed 487. But it gets very narrow in this farm, and there's potential for a big pile up if they don't keep up this flow. Down the other end of the farm, the field's being split in two between those bombing through the bobsleigh and those funneling through the funnel. A number of marbles are flying off this course. That suits the likes of Crocodile Corner, Skater Cat Marble Meta and Max and Lily, who have all guessed in the 470s. But our front runners are only just coming onto the most difficult parts of this track. The sand portion has plenty of slick lanes to see our marbles through, but the slightest of errors and you're onto the sand and almost certainly out of the race. Then it's through our traffic light Lego, where red really does mean red, then finally onto the elastic bands, where there are plenty of very nasty traps. I can already see about 30 marbles stuck on the sand. That means we're skipping the likes of Mystical Mixes, Dovey, Sam Roberts and Sanjay S, and straight down into Hater Bats and Cyclone Batois territory. We've got one confirmed finisher, which I guess means the red marble is winning with a guess of 1. That traffic did indeed jam in the farm, and there's a plug in the funnel too. There must be around 60 or 70 marbles stuck across those two, which means sayonara to all the 300 plus gang. JFC Marbles, Josh Cohen, Caden, Jordan 7, Big Random and LTA Cousins. Step aside, cause here comes Techmations and Marble Sports Pro. Not for long though, as the body count on the sand seems to have doubled since the last time we saw it. I reckon that puts us around Chicken Boy 507's 259 at most, but probably more likely around the 218 of Hinkley Sports, or the 195 of Gaming Commander. Don't hold your breath though, as this final section is pretty treacherous too. Gee whiz, that's a lot of stuck marbles. There must be at least 30 there even without that big pile up on the finish line. I wonder if there's at least 100 casualties in this section alone, and that may even bring us down into double figures. Spongyface 2000 is just over 100 at 101, and the highest double figure candidate is Austin Polishek with 88. And we haven't even checked the whole of the course yet, so those numbers may continue to plummet. There's already a handful of stuck marbles I'd missed. That brings us down into the 70s with William Yeager, The Bourne Network and Prajji Narayan. Still racking up those stuck marbles bit by bit. And that's another big chunk in the farm. Perhaps another 25, that brings us into the 50s with Eric Jost and Team McDolphin. But there's marbles scattered on the floor as well as elsewhere on the track. And I'm beginning to wonder whether we may even go down into single digits now. But it's time to put us out of our misery and simply count how many marbles cross that finish line. 1! Well, who'd have thunk it? That first marble stormed across the finish line with ease. Then those next 2 or 3, you can see they lose a little bit of momentum. The next few try and give them a bit of a shove across the line, but it just doesn't work. And the red marble takes the victory by guessing just 1 of our 500 marbles would finish this race. I don't know if that's the height of drama or a massive anticlimax, but the red marble won't mind, because the red marble is not only once again a blue marble, it is also our latest Milestone Cup champion. So congratulations to the red marble. Woohoo! Bye guys, see you all at the makeshift Marble Olympics. Whoop whoop!